So am I able just to put this file onto the Google Drive and you'll be able to download it and then just fix it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you how to save it to an MP3 and stuff, and then you'll be all good.
Okay, cool.
That should be it. And then all we gotta do is like speak up a little bit, and then like stay at a consistent volume-ish. We should be good.
Hey Cameron,
Cool.
you want to be our last name?
What do you mean our last name?
It autofilled use YouTube as it autofilled the channel name as Two Jakes as the first name and Cam as the second name.
That's fine. I'll be the last name. I'll be the daddy.
You get to be daddy.
Call me Big Daddy Cam.
You get passed down through generations.
Yeah.
Through generations.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
I'm not
was
gonna
that?
lie, dudes. I slept horribly last night, and I've been having this weird feeling all day. So like all the things that come out of my mouth today,
it makes
just
for,
weird.
It makes for good B-roll.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or A-roll.
Shit that Jacob says sometimes.
Or a hole.
Oh, hey.
Ooh. Thanks, baby.
But yeah, so finals week, guys. What is the dealio? I know Mav over there is just kind of cruising through some presentations.
Oh yeah, I actually, because of the way the architecture program is structured, they do it so that all of our like real finals, like stuff we had to have projects finished for and whatnot, was all due last week. So literally all I have to do this week is do like 2 presentations and that's it.
Solid, dude.
I had one real final, but that was like a health class. So
Solid. I have hella finals this week. What about you, Jake?
No, I have 4 finals, all simple. They're all like online proctored.
Oh, really?
So
So
they're
you
all
just
just
go
multiple
take them
choice.
whenever.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my Spanish final like right after this.
Solid.
Ooh yeah.
So I took my anthropology final today, and like that class only has like 3 tests total, and that's it. That's like all you get, and I fucking hate it. I want to die.
anthropology.
Yeah, it's just a 103, like tier 2, whatever.
So my
But-
finance class is like that, and the kids in that class have started to get ravenous like on the last day.
Really?
Because he skewed away from finance, and most of the class he's just been talking about philosophy.
Yeah.
They've gone rogue. They've gone rogue.
And that was like the last class. I was sitting there, and like everybody did not stop asking him like, "Why does this have to do with finance? What does this have to do with anything?"
No, and he just
The
kept
whole
going?
class. And he kept
Oh,
going.
no.
Well, he made these snide remarks of just like, "Oh, I had my pre-law notes. I didn't know I was teaching pre-law. Ha ha ha." And then he continued his presentation.
And you're like, the fuck?
No, well, because he was just trying to make light of it. But then like everybody started squawking in, and I was like, "Oh."
Did they start asking him like, "What is God?" and "Why did Dad leave me?"
Why did
Cigarettes.
Why did Dad go for a beer, but that beer was all the way in Tennessee and had much bigger tits than Mama?
He went, Their mama. Oh my god.
That's an interesting.
I feel like we just entered a psychological like review of someone's life.
Right?
Mama.
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 Stop. Okay. So, oh shit. So I've had what?
No.
What are you doing? I hate you.
To make you cry.
God. But I've had the 2 most stressful days I think I've had in a minute. Like I photographed my very first wedding yesterday. Holy fuck. Like I was so stressed out for the whole 10 hours it was happening. And like it was a long ass wedding. And like literally I blew through 3 memory cards and I have 1,200 pictures that I have to go through and pick from and edit. And I want to die. And like definitely like I got paid a good amount. Like if you think about it, like, oh, one night in 10 hours you're getting paid like $800. That's awesome.
Whoa.
But like
Not bad.
but like how I felt about it, like in the moment, like, and then now it's gonna take me like a whole 3 weeks to edit everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not doing this again for less than like 1,200 because like it's like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh, it was so stressful and like everything was everywhere and it was like constant. Like I had an itinerary and like freaking no one paid attention. I had to like start yelling at people to get in places. And I was like, I'm trying to get my shit done. Let's go.
When the photographer takes over.
Yeah, it becomes
Right?
wedding planner.
It's not your event anymore.
Right? It's mine. I'm the captain now.
Anybody
What the
have
heck?
any objections to this marriage? Excuse me. You guys like stand still for 5 seconds?
Yeah, no, and the thing is, like, okay, so, like, I went to, like, okay, so super Christian wedding, super Christian people, like, it was, like crazy Jesus people. So like I was like, so yeah, so like I went to the pastor and I was like, hey, I need to talk to you. So like when you say I now pronounce you husband and wife, you may kiss the bride. That is not your moment. Get the fuck out of my way.
No.
I did. I was like, you need to move so I can get this shot.
You did direct the pastor.
No, I did. Because I was like, that is like the kiss. The kiss. That is like what, like as a photographer, like that is a must. Like you have to get that. That is like
You're not wrong.
the only reason you're there almost is to get that.
Oh, exactly.
So I went and I told him that. And he goes, okay, yeah, like if I don't move, just tap me on the shoulder and I'll move. So I went and talked to the bride and the groom, and like I know it's their wedding day and like shit flies sometimes, but like I was like, hey, that's your moment. Fucking kiss her for a minute. Like don't just give her a little peck and be like, yay, you kiss her. Yeah, like I was like full on fucking kiss her, man. Like that is the kiss. So like I have enough time to get some good shots.
Ravenous.
And he was like, yeah, dude, I got you.
Oh, that's
and like,
awesome.
yeah, because it was great. So I
You're
get
trying
there,
to protect their memories,
right? So I'm, doing back and forth, taking some shots of like, they're doing their vows, like Trent, the husband's doing his vows, and I'm taking pictures of like Whitney, the wife, and then the switch, and then like this kid, one of their brothers sings a song, and like it was great, and like then he's about
acoustic or electric.
Acoustic.
Okay.
Big solid choice. The kid was really fucking good. I guess he lives in Miami and like he does this like so like he's the next big thing I think because he sounded really good. He sung this like "Move You" song by like Kelly Clarkson and he like killed it. But anyway, so that happened and then like they're about to do it, so I'm like behind the arch like ready to take this picture and the pastor goes, and now I pronounce you men husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Didn't move. And I like even tapped him on the shoulder and he didn't move. So I had to like shove his ass out of the way. And then not to like make it any worse, but like Trent just gave her a little peck. So I literally was like,
oh no,
like to give me like a very over exaggerated like caricature thing of me. I was like, no! And I like shoved the pastor and then put my arm with the camera, just fucking machine gun style, just like trying to get it.
Oh,
I just totally didn't get it. I didn't get the kiss. I did not get it. Like
Whoa.
I didn't get it. All I got was them hugging.
Memory card on their ass.
I did. No, I literally took like 50 pictures of them just hugging after because I couldn't get him to move, and like I couldn't just do it up and over his shoulder. Yeah. So I was like, I was shitty. But other than that, like I got all the shots and like, but like I didn't realize like the thing I'm coming away with like from the story is that like. Weddings are fucking sappy, dude. Yeah. Like the toasts are like really what really got me. Like
sappy in a bad way, like
or like
overly,
or like just over like okay. So the dad was giving his toast, right? And like he started out and he was like, yeah. So since the first day that you were born, I've been praying for you that you would find a woman. And I was like, have you been? Have you every day since like he was born? Was that a thing? Like. Is that something you think about every night that he finds a woman? Like
for a moment, I thought you were talking about the daughter. So like, yeah.
No, it was no. It was like the father of the groom, and he was like, "Yeah, I've been praying for you, son, every day that you'd find a woman." And I was like, "Have you though? Like, this is just some sappy shit you're saying." Or like then like one of the bridesmaids was like, "You're just so pure," and I'm like, eh. I was like, you can't, because like
you can't.
because my girlfriend just had me watch. She's in the sociology of gender, and she just had me watch this big like thing where they have like it's all about purity and like the Christian conservative image of purity and like you have to be a virgin until marriage and like but like for guys it doesn't matter and like you're shunned and like you're shunned if like you lose your virginity and you're not pure and like these like big churches
have said it in a very flagrant way, but
she meant that. She meant pure.
Well, yeah, she said pretty much you're a virgin.
Yeah. Like you're just so pure and like I'm like and like because like I just thought back to that documentary and like they have like balls like when they're like dance balls, not regular balls but dance balls with their fathers when they're like 7 and they're like they pledge their purity to their father and their father pledges to protect their purity. Like stuff like that. I was like, holy crap, like what is this? And then I was like, what did I get myself into?
What decade was this documentary from?
Like now. Like literally like
current?
last year.
Really?
Yeah. like
God.
current.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I was like, what? I mean, good thing is I haven't gotten paid yet, but I took all the pictures. I just have to edit them, and they gave me like 32 donuts.
And now that
Oh,
Cameron criticized their religion, he will be receiving no money.
Yeah, no, they don't listen to this. I definitely did not plug this just because I was going to talk about it.
All right.
So, but I mean, other than that, like the wedding was super awesome. It was super fun. But yeah, that whole day was just super, super stressful. Like every second was packed. So like that was, and then I had orientation leader interview today, which was insane. But yeah, so super stressful too.
Wait, you had an interview to become an orientation leader?
Yeah, for this next summer, and it was like a group. It was like a group interview.
Oh,
so
you
like,
get
it was
housed
okay.
and stuff.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
housed. You get like a Monday through
Oh,
Friday meal
yeah,
plan.
baby.
It is lit.
Oh
yeah. So, and I mean,
That's-
I just have to be myself because I'm always energetic.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
a good campus job right there.
Yeah.
You get housed, food, ooh,
and paid.
and paid on top of it.
So, but yeah, so like that's been my past 2 days with finals. So like, kill me now.
Whoa.
So, but yeah, what do you guys got anything going on over break like that you're gonna do?
I'm gonna go do a sensory deprivation tank in
Oh.
Chicago.
Solid.
Oh.
Called Float 60. Yeah.
What's
I
that
did
about?
I did it once. Well, have you ever heard of it?
No.
So sensory deprivation tanks are these cool tanks where, I mean, the name explains it, but you get into like a hot tub thing. It's like a pod,
Yeah.
and then it has a top. It's like a pod. It's like an egg, and you're floating in it, and there's no light, sound. You can't touch anything because you're floating in water, like salt water. So you're buoyant, and then you just chill there for like an hour. You can go for 2 hours. I think it's the max at this
Hold
place.
on, you're gonna go for a full hour?
An hour, yeah.
What do you
Shit.
do? You're just stuck with your thoughts.
Yeah,
No,
you
that's
just
the point.
yeah.
Oh
It's
my!
terrifying.
I would drown myself.
It's like floating in space.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I didn't think they'd do that for like a whole hour because like usually it's like you kind of start to lose it after a
Well,
while.
I was talking to someone, and the owner does it overnight.
What? He
Yeah.
sleeps
Oh.
like that?
Yes.
How does he not?
The
like,
owner does it
drown?
overnight.
What?
Mm-hmm. And I think she lives in St. John, in my town. She lives in my town.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And well, they're opening one in Cherville.
I don't
Okay.
know how to feel about this.
Does she do it like so? That's how she sleeps
I don't know if you sleep in it. I don't
But,
know
like,
if you'd fall asleep in it.
overnight. What do you mean?
But overnight, like you're awake. Like I don't know. You're just in there for a gross amount of time, like a crazy amount of time.
I feel like you'd go
your skin
insane.
Does your skin get like super pruny and shit if you do that like overnight? Because it's like it's over
Probably.
8 hours.
Yeah,
usually.
I have no idea. Never done
Usually-
it. I'm sure. I mean, you're in water.
Unless apparently
Like one side of you is gonna get all pretty.
Unless apparently there's some sort of magic where you only need 3 hours to get an 8-hour night while in sensory deprivation chamber.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm sure that's
Time-
super
time.
kind of healthy sometimes.
Well, like athletes do it if they want to like be on top of their game and they're like training really hard.
Yeah.
And it's like it's getting close to. It's like training season's really picking up, so they go do that, and it like re-energizes it like revitalizes them.
What?
Huh?
Yeah. When I did it, the best way I can describe it, it's like if your brain is kind of like a whole bunch of chords, they're sending a whole bunch of messages. It's like all of the chords just become straight. Like they're in a tangled mess. And then you're
What?
laying there long enough and you're not focusing on anything, and then they all just straighten themselves out.
That
And it's
okay?
really-
and you've
it's
done it
nice.
before. Oh,
I
so
did.
you, oh.
Yeah, it felt really, I'm going back again, I'm very excited.
So in other words, it's the relaxation helps you, but like it's super relaxation because there's literally nothing you can do.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's relaxation, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I asked any of my family members if they wanted to do it, and they were like, no.
Yeah, that sounds.
No, God, please.
To somebody like me, that sounds fucking scary.
Yeah.
Because like I always like I have to be thinking about something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I
Well, it doesn't
can't.
stop you from thinking.
That's the problem. Like I would be like, what do I think about? What do I think about?
But
like,
I never ran into that either. Like, if anything, a lot of things become clear. Like I don't know. It's a weird experience.
I think I'd be scared now, but if I actually did it, I'd
Yeah,
enjoy it.
it's moving to the point where it's like when you get out, they expect you not to talk to anybody or want to talk to anybody because you're in your own little mode. So they put you in a room and they like, I remember I got out and I didn't know this. I brought swim trunks. I didn't know you went naked.
Oh, you go naked? That was
You
my
go
other
naked.
question. You go
Yes,
naked.
you were naked.
Just
And I didn't
free
actually
balling?
bring swim trunks. I looked it up online beforehand. And I was there, and then like they just closed the door, and they let you be in a little bathroom area, but in the corner there's this pod, and they close the door and they leave you.
And you get in the pod.
And then you get in the pod for an hour. And then after that hour, like all the lights come on. So it's like even if you did fall asleep, you're going to wake up because the lights come on. And they're really bright.
Okay, and like you're free floating. So like
Floating.
you're not, nothing's holding you
Not
up.
touching anything.
And like you can't, like can you touch the pod? Can you feel the pod?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
You're not supposed to.
No, I mean, you do. There's also music if you want to be comfortable. Like, there's music you can turn up. There's a knob in there for music. I turned my music all the way down. Like, I was complete
silence.
Complete nothing. Yeah.
Huh.
I want to feel what death feels like.
Right.
Oh my God, yeah.
There is something to be said about like complete silence, like dead silence,
Yeah.
and like what that does to a person. Like, because like the first thing I thought of was like solitary confinement,
Mm-hmm.
and like how they're finding out that that's like not a good thing.
Oh yeah,
But, like,
psychologically kills
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, but like maybe in
Socially.
like small doses, it might be like helpful.
Well, I mean, and you're also doing it of your own accord.
Yeah, you're not
You're
being
doing
forced.
it yourself. Yeah, and you're not touching anything, and you're naked. Like it's just weird.
You're just
'Cause
natural.
You're
Just
literally
all
not
natural.
touching anything because you don't even have clothes on your body.
Yeah.
You're floating there, just chilling.
You were nothing. You don't exist.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah.
We might take a podcast trip to go do that.
Dude, that would be excellent. We should all do that.
And we should all talk about our experience
We'll get
after.
that's continuing that little tangent of like I got out, got dressed, and went into this little room.
Yeah.
Because beforehand they introduced you the room, and they're just like, yeah, this is where everybody comes when they're done. And I'm like, what does that mean? I was like, what do you mean when they're done? Yeah, I was like, what? And there was like some comfy chairs and like there were some little pieces of flashcards that you could like draw on and like leave little. It was just a weird little setup of a room. And the thing is that it was maybe 4 feet by 6 feet.
So
Or
it's not
like
that
4 by
big.
4 kind of. It was very small. There was like only 3 chairs in it.
It was actually that part behind the building where they have like the bricking come around and like the dumpster goes there. And, like, you know how it's kind of like when they had to get put down Lassie. You know?
Oh no!
That's exactly what they do. They ask if you want to get put down. You know.
Yeah, or like, is it like the the movie The Giver where they like go to the little room and they're like, oh, here we're gonna inject you now and you're gonna go to the afterlife. Okay, no, okay, so they have 3 chairs.
Okay, yeah,
And no
3 chairs.
cards.
Okay, and then I immediately knew what they were talking about when you get out. You don't want to fucking talk to anybody. You don't want to talk to anybody. You just want to get out and you just like you're in such a mood. And now you're not mad. You're not like anything. You're just like
You just want to be by
you just
yourself.
want to relax. Like, you want more silence for a couple more minutes. So they give you that silence, and they let you go in a little room, and then everybody there whispers when you get out because they don't want to be too like I don't
Energetic?
know. Yeah, they don't want to like throw too much at you. Like they started whispering at me, but like it's totally conducive to how
The state you're
feeling.
in.
Yeah. So they're like, "Hey, would you like some green tea, some black tea?" I was like, "Green tea." And I just get you tea. You chill out for as long as you need to, and then you go off on your way.
How much is this?
I don't know. When I went, your first float, I think is like $60.
Oh, seriously, that's
$60
it?
for an hour. Yeah.
I mean, that is like for what it is, though. Like
Yeah.
they're
I
making
mean, I'm
money.
definitely going back, and yeah, they definitely make money. Well, because some people go there like periodically throughout a week, or they do it like, some people it's like
like
a form of
every
therapy
month,
almost,
yeah.
to where people make their schedules around going there.
huh?
Yeah,
Jeez,
Cool
and
little place.
there's got to be like a niche market for that. Like,
Oh,
like,
sure.
Oh,
I'm like, there's how many companies do
Oh,
this?
dude, well, if I lived in Chicago, I would be poor. Like, I'd live outside that place. I would definitely go there every week if I had the money.
yeah.
No,
Oh my
it's
God.
so it's like one of those things. Like you know the people who buy all the I don't want to say self-help CDs because that's not like the right thing.
Oh, like the
Yeah.
the
They buy
sleep
all
CDs.
the sleep CDs,
Oh,
the
like ASMR
nature
type deal?
ASMR type
Yeah.
deals. Yeah, it's those kind of people. That's the market.
Yeah, or I mean, people like,
Similarly,
yeah. I mean, I was getting into like meditation around that time. Like, I just wanted to chill out.
exactly.
And I'm not good at meditation on my own, but that it forces you into a state that makes you just relax. It's nice.
Huh? I wonder.
We should do it.
Yeah, that would be
There's one in
freaking cool. Is what?
Yeah.
There's one in Indy.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Is
I
it
don't
like
know what it's called.
downtown?
I don't know if it's called Float 60, but I think there's one in Indianapolis.
Okay.
Probably downtown, yeah.
Huh?
I think they're smaller. I think they're going to get bigger, though. I think there's going to be more.
Oh, for sure. Like
I
I
wonder-
see that becoming huge.
I wonder what the story behind the name is. Float 60.
Well, I mean, you're floating in the tank for 60 minutes. That's like what they
Okay,
are.
thanks.
He's like, and you
Like-
spelled it out for me.
That's
Thanks.
like-
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk to the and, I'm gonna go laxy myself.
Oh my God, yourself.
It's time to end.
I
It's time.
think the scarier aspect of that is you're going to talk yourself down Like, this has to happen, Jamie. I'm sorry. He's rabid.
Yeah.
And you're all talking to yourself.
Or like half your mouth like foaming and the other
Oh my
one's like
God.
talking.
Oh.
No, it's like,
Split personality.
when you just don't want to. I understand the feeling you get at the end because it's like you just don't want to talk to anyone. You just want to chill. That's me most Sunday nights when I'm at home. I don't want anybody to fucking bother me. Just let me sit in my chair in my basement.
Ooh.
And whack one off.
Comfy chair. Ooh.
That's the options.
No, that's one of the things that college is so hard. I'm gonna get into this because I feel like we have to.
College that isn't so hard.
After it's done, yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's like
Well,
especially if you share a room. Like if you share a room with somebody, like you're like, oh God,
yeah.
like
You gotta set up a schedule.
right, yeah,
A spank
a
schedule.
wax, yeah, because like I don't know, because like I felt weird because like my roommate last year would always text and be like, hey man, because he'd be out real late, but he'd never like it would be random when he came home. So I would always be like, hey man, when are you gonna come back? And he'd be like around like 9ish, and it'd be like 8ish. And I'm like,
And you're
all
like,
right,
good. You just wait for him to start. You
No,
just
I know,
open the door,
wait
you're
for him
just
to start.
You're like, oh hey.
And you get
I've
that
been
shit done
waiting
when
for
I'm
you.
not in the room, you know, like because it messes up your whole schedule, man. It messes up your whole life.
That messes up your psyche. More
Yeah.
than a float tank will ever, probably.
Seriously, yeah. No, because like how many times,
Fix that.
right? How many times you jerk off like a day?
7.
You jerk off 7 times a day.
No.
Oh my God,
All right, okay,
Jake.
no, okay, we're back. We're
Let's
back.
explain what happened.
So we had MacBook Air issues where Cameron's MacBook went on rest mode. It thought it was vacation time.
Thought it was done. I was just like taking
It wasn't.
a nap.
It
Yeah.
wasn't.
No time for naps.
I blame Apple for this error, but to be honest with you, I've done this before on a PC, so
See, you have no
Not
room
this
to
time.
talk,
Not
Mav.
this time.
not lost some YouTubes to that.
Yeah. Well, we did miss out on a lot of good content, but it's okay. We're gonna be
Hey,
good. We're gonna make it
We're all
out.
here. We're live. Unlike the people at the end of Rogue One.
Yeah. Oh, we
Yeah.
talked about that
We
while
just
we were
talked
off
about
air.
They're dead.
They're dead. They're gone.
They're dead. My favorite Star Wars movie to watch, but not by stuff. Fuck.
Right? I know because we just talked about all of it.
Do I talk about it
No,
again?
it's all right.
Do I summarize? What do I do? I don't
It's
know.
okay. We'll just move on.
Fucking-
What do you think happens to us in 10 years, gentlemen?
Oh God, I can't even think about
Who are
fucking
you in 10 years,
tomorrow.
Cameron?
Oh my God. Hopefully in 10 years, like the dream is to be Michaela, my girlfriend, will be working at a college as a hall director, and I will be traveling around the world taking pictures and producing playing cards. That's like the goal.
What about you, Jake?
I can tell you the goal, and then I can tell you the alternate reality we might experience.
Okay, I'll
Yes.
think about my
Yes.
alternate reality.
Me too.
So like, the goal is like finish my architecture education, work for an architecture firm, do stuff with buildings, enjoy that, make money, attempt to eventually own a house and all that stuff. Maybe a family, but like who knows? Society might not last that long.
Ooh.
I don't know what we're looking at, but lately, you know how it is. Global thermonuclear warfare could still happen. We got, economic collapse. Could happen. Could all happen. They always talk about how the poor are getting poorer and the rich are getting richer. So, I mean,
All right.
class war. You got so many options.
Or you could be drafted.
You could, yeah.
You get drafted and then have to go to Nam.
Drafted to fight in a war that no one wanted.
Right?
Space Vietnam.
Kill some
I told my dad
Koreans.
once in my backup plan, if film school doesn't pan out,
That's the rapper.
So I told him, I was like, I'm just going to be a part of the Army or the Marines.
Yeah.
Probably the Army, because Marines they're something.
Hard.
Not that anybody who doesn't serve is anything. It's just the Marines are a different class of things.
Yes.
They're crazy people.
I can't swim. so.
Anyway,
I
prerequisite.
want land.
And he told me, he's like, they won't take you if you have a broken leg. And I was like, what? And he's like, I'll break your legs.
I'll
was
break
I
both
was like,
your
what,
legs.
Dad? He's like, your legs, they're mine if you want to go.
You're mine.
He's like, that's what I'm taking from you if you want to go do that.
He would make you an amputee.
Like, I'm indebted to him. Like, I feel like if I make the wrong life decision, he's just going to come and take something from me.
that you can't
It'll
replace.
be like my eyesight.
Just one eye.
Your dad would dress up as the Jim Carrey Cat in the Hat with the bat, like the meme, and he'd just come in behind you when you're not looking. And
I feel like
sweep
that's
your
way
legs.
worse. Jim Carrey was so scary in that movie.
Jim Carrey still is scary. He needs help.
I saw that there's a
No one's
documentary about him being the Grinch.
Wait, no.
Yeah,
there's
it's
him being the Grinch. There's a documentary about him being someone else.
Oh, there's I
Like,
guess there's
The Man in the Moon.
oh well, there's
Documentary
also
about
one there's also one about like his process with the Grinch and like how he played the Grinch and like
Yeah.
literally during the whole like filming
Yeah.
he was in character 24/7.
Yeah, method acting's kinda
everyone
scary.
hates that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like no, he was so into his role, and like he was fantastic, like he was an amazing actor. But like holy shit, like he was like that personality all the time, and it like took over his life, and he almost forgot like who he was. And in the like preview I watched, it was like when I put that makeup on, he was in control, and I was like, oh no, Jim,
no.
Can I just say, I don't know if I've said it on this podcast before or somewhere else, but Jim Carrey needs help. No one's helping him.
Yeah.
Listen, Jim Carrey's agents, get him some help.
Did you see that snip of audio and like what was his audio visual? No, not visual. He was walking across this red carpet and like someone was like, "How do you feel today?" He's like, "No, this is real. This is fake.
Yeah.
This isn't real."
Yeah, no,
and he just
exactly.
walks off
He's
screen.
like levels of like actual suicidal, like
Or just
none of this
insanity.
matters.
Not
Insanity.
even yeah, not
no,
even
it's
suicidal. Just straight.
yeah, just
insane.
like who played the in the Dark Knight, the Joker? I can't remember his name ever.
Mark Hamill. No,
No.
that's a different Joker.
The guy that
Mark Hamill's the cartoon one. Jared
Yes.
Leto is the one that everyone hated afterwards.
Yes, and then who?
Because he method acted, and
yeah,
everyone thought he was a cunt.
yeah.
But
Wait, so then who is?
who was the guy?
The guy, the
died?
Dark Knight, the guy that killed himself, or like went
Yeah.
mentally
His name is-
insane.
is-
I
said
thought
so many
he
times.
died of drugs, but
He
yeah.
did. He died. He
But
died
everyone
of a
kinda
drug
liked him.
overdose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he didn't die of being too crazy.
No,
But like he was so into the role that like it made him crazy. I thought.
I don't know, it was-
Like that's what I've heard.
I thought that was
Oh.
the other one from the new movies.
Heath Ledger.
Oh, there
That
you go.
one, the one
Heath Ledger.
everyone likes. That
Yeah.
isn't Mark Hamill.
He was
Yeah.
a great Joker.
No, he was
Well, I mean,
fantastic.
It's like if you. Well, I listen to Joe Rogan's podcast a lot.
Okay, Fight
And
Boy.
well, one thing that he talks about because he's been in the industry before because he did Fear Factor for so long.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he talked about how it's like we're paying people to be crazy.
Yeah.
Like we're paying people to be insane pretty much.
Yeah.
Like to change personalities on cue. I don't know. I think about that a lot when I'm watching stuff now because it's just like, oh, that is kind of weird.
Yeah.
The fact that we're making people just our characters.
But the problem is, it's like when they go too far, and either nobody stops them or like nobody says, "Hey, buddy, it's over.
It's
Calm
yeah,
down.
yeah.
It's all right. It's okay. You can be a person again."
You get.
It's like no one helps them. So like Jim Carrey right now is in a very dark place, and it's like, "Hey, you're Jim Carrey's agent, right?"
Yeah, but I don't
Help
think he
him.
sees life the same as we do. Like he doesn't. The way he talks about things, he doesn't like.
I mean, no
He
shit.
may not
He's
be
like,
he might be in a weird place to us. But I don't know where he is. I don't think he knows where he is.
No, I don't
Who
either.
knows?
Isn't the point of being partially like mentally insane the fact that you don't like?
Maybe
No,
he just
we
needs
don't.
to go
You
sit in the
think-
float tank.
Well,
There you
I
go.
mean, but isn't partially about being insane? Not saying anybody's insane that I've been talking about, but isn't being insane not knowing that you're insane, but just thinking that you're not?
Oh yeah, because I feel like, you
if
think you're
live
normal.
if you live in insanity, you're
Yeah.
not thinking about you living in insanity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like
Or else
insanity is like what
or
we
else you'd
just
be able to course
define.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't think you'd be conscious of it. You
No.
would just be like,
No, exactly.
you'd just be like,
Because that's not like schizophrenia. Like you're not like, oh, those people actually like aren't real. Like
yeah.
you're not noticing and be like, oh, that's fucked
If
up.
you're truly disconnected.
Yeah.
No.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know how to feel
Yeah.
about
If you're
that.
like punching the neighbor's cat in the whiskers.
Yeah.
it's
Like,
like-
what if this is all a dream?
Yeah.
I just wake up.
It's all a dream. No, exactly. That's the problem.
matter.
That's
Oh God, get me
it's like-
Spider-Man.
It's like somebody fucking help Jim Carrey.
Okay.
I like how it all came
Mav's,
back around.
Yeah, Mav's gonna start a
Like-
hashtag help Jim.
I'm just
Hashtag
saying, man. It's like,
Jimmy be loved.
it's like he was. Everybody liked him from his movies, you know,
Everybody loves Jimmy.
and he's just kind of he's lost.
He's like,
He needs some help.
He's lost and needs to be found.
He needs to find
Jesus.
himself. Oh, I mean, if you want to
He needs to be
that
pure.
route, if
I couldn't see Jim Carrey being like a crazy Christian.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think Christians are the answer to this problem either, because you always get the other half of the ladder. So it's like
Of the ladder.
What?
What do you mean?
The
Define
other
the
half of
ladder.
Christians?
like the half of the part of the Christians, maybe, it's not half, but like, you know what I mean.
The portion that's
The
like.
purity?
The portion, there you go, yeah, the portion of the
Did
purity
that get in?
Christians,
I don't even remember if that got in.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we talked about that before.
I think
Deprecation.
the wedding happened, yeah.
I said deprecation. It's deprivation.
That made me think of
not a-
defecation.
You did. I was like, why are you
Yeah.
defecating in?
Defecation
Why are you
chamber.
defecating in the chamber
Yeah.
you're like floating
Floating
in?
in, yeah.
Theoretically, that's what a bathroom is. It's a defecation chamber.
That'd be a whole new level. We have a business on our hands.
For masturbating
Float
and
with your
shitting.
Oh, too far. Just like, you're laying there, your mouth's kind of like
Oh,
open
stop,
a little
stop.
bit, and it just kind of flows right in, and you're like, this is some salty salt water right here.
I broke. Mav is gone. We broke Mav.
I need help.
Jim.
So does Jim.
Somebody help Jim Carrey. No, that's just me talking to my friend Dylan about that, and they're the Know Your Boys, as I like to refer to
Specifically
them.
Jim Carrey?
Like, no, yeah, we'll talk about Jim Carrey, and like that's always the conversation is like, hey, Jim Carrey needs some help.
Yeah.
Somebody please help Jim Carrey. But no one will help Jim Carrey.
Hashtag save Jim.
Jeez.
Hashtag save Jim.
So did Mav's apparel get in there? Because I really want to comment on that again.
Oh, my
Your-
military.
your SSR like.
SSR, the two worst factions.
So yeah, we had two like varying sides of it. It was like crazy boat captain who gets way too into fishing,
And being just a ship captain, or like the Soviet Union like general,
I
like
mean-
because of the red stripes. It's all
the
it's
red
getting
stripes
at.
on his shoulders.
I mean, on the side of a fisherman, I mean, you know what they call someone who's always looking for the WOMs, always looking out to. No.
No, that's just a shitty movie with Will Smith
I was
doing
gonna-
the voiceover.
I was gonna go with angler. They refer to them as like an angler
Anglers,
because they're always
Angler sex.
fishing for the.
God damn it!
Always
He's like, no, okay.
always fishing for that bounty, that booty,
For some reason, it's still going.
Don't you?
Okay, yeah,
Always
I'm
fishing
just-
that booty.
Always
But see,
fishing
that
for
sounds
the
like an
booty.
affliction too. Like, come back to port for a couple days, John.
Okay, that's sex edition. I think you know, right?
That's it. What?
Wait, I
John,
was talking
come
about
back!
fishing too much.
I wanna fuck.
Yeah, okay, maybe she has a sex addiction, but he's also addicted to angling. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he's just Orlando Bloom from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, where he can only come back
Davy
once a year.
Jones.
Yeah, he is.
Just wait for his son
Yeah.
to grow up.
Right. Yep. And he
Save
comes
him.
back and he's like, "Oh man,
Oh man.
Oh
hi,
man!
hi, Dad. Dad, where'd you go?" But yeah. So I'm just gonna sit here and keep touching my computer because it tends to keep falling
Oh
asleep.
yeah, Cam,
so
you touch that. baby.
Oh, I will.
That mouse pad.
yeah, no.
Oof.
This is a normal treatment usually about every other night at this time, so it's just not my finger, it's something.
Whoa.
Okay, anyways, not to go back to that topic, but yeah, so I think we're all going to go do that float tank thing. That would be a cool thing to do.
Excellent. Let's put it in deep.
Just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drown myself in some salt water.
Right.
Oh, good luck. You'll be floating well.
No, I think that would be so much fun, and then we could like talk about it on the next week's podcast, and like that would be lit. I think we should do that like next semester sometime when we both just like really all just need to just calm the fuck down and we just go. So
Yeah.
All right, I think
Yeah.
it's that time, guys.
yeah, it's time for final thoughts because I fucked up the
Some
fucking
FTs.
computer. Man. I can go first. Well, I apologize because like that was all really good content that was like in that time that we
Yeah,
lost.
there's always more.
content.
Yeah.
But like I
There's
thought it
always
was
more.
hilarious, but there's always more. So yeah, sorry for that fuck up there, folks. Oh, are you taking over my finger? Thanks, Jake.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Just stroke it real nice, real good. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, but my actual final thought is probably that like we're halfway through. Like you guys are both juniors, so you like you
Mhm.
guys are like
We're right over the hump.
like
of
right over
halfway.
the hump of like halfway, like fully halfway. And like I'm a first semester sophomore, or not first semester sophomore. This is my first semester of my sophomore year, so like I'm almost halfway. So like it's just crazy to think that like this semester is already done. It flew past. Like, and I kind of like the like time is like if like the now we're living in, you're like, oh, this is gonna take so long, but then in all reality, like it flies by. So like I don't know. I hope that like as we get older, I hope that it doesn't get faster. You know what I mean? That like I wake up and I'm like, I'm like 55 years old. Where did my life go?
55. That's mid-age.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely dying at like 67.
Oh,
Like for sure. No,
Again,
there's
you still have another like lifetime as of where you've lived now.
I
It's
know.
another lifetime as compared to.
I know.
I figured I'd die right around 40.
Oh,
No,
my
like
God.
I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode at 60. Like I'm just gonna self-combust, just blow up.
Spontaneous human combustion. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
But like I don't know. And like the thing
Terrible.
is though is like maybe I won't die at 67. Maybe we'll all live till like we're 140.
I'm
'Cause,
gonna
like-
download my consciousness.
Yeah. Well, because like no, because like if you think about it, in the past like 30 or 40 years, like the life expectancy has like drastically increased.
I don't even know if I want that, to be honest.
Yeah. I've thought about that sometimes, like, you know, just like, how many fucking days are there? like, how many days do I have to wake up? Right?
Staring at a calendar, you're like, "Where's the end?"
Yeah,
How long am I gonna have to work to fucking afford
the rest of your life.
that?
But like, yeah, or like, you're just like, you know what? I want to skip a grade. You're like, when you get the 4th grade, you're like, where's Timmy? And they're like, he skipped a grade. And you're like, the fuck does that mean? They're like, oh, he was just good at math, 4 plus 8 is 12, he's just a genius.
He's around the corner. It's like,
Right?
He was
Smoking a
too
bong.
Right?
He was too fucking smart for your stupid ass.
Right? No, and then you're like, well, can I skip? And they're like, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
No, you
that's a
may
scary
not
thing.
skip.
That's the scary competitive nature of school, right?
Right? No,
He
but
got
yeah.
a 33 on his ACT. What?
Yeah, no, but I wish that like if you had like a solid year that like some like fairy or like government official would come to your place and be like, yeah, like how many years do you want to skip? Like,
Government fair.
I would definitely skip to like this. Like I want to be like an old guy, but not an old guy. Like the old guy, like with like the just a little bit amount of gray that like that like is really the real like spicy dad that everyone's into. You know what I'm talking about? Like the
salt and pepper hair.
right, yeah, yeah,
Spicy boy.
Oh,
right. And like yeah, just like right on the peak of like good age.
You don't grill things.
Or
You
like-
are the thing getting grilled.
Yeah, like
Ooh.
I don't have erectile dysfunction yet, but like we're getting there. So like you might have to pop a Viagra every once in a while, but you're still the old horse you were.
The stallion?
Yeah, the
Are you saying
stallion.
you want to be a sugar daddy dating college students?
Kinda,
Whoa,
yeah.
oh my god. Who doesn't? Honestly,
Yeah.
it's a good gig.
It is a good
Hey,
gig.
man, the other way is kind of nice because at least you'll get paid.
Yeah, and then you could just offer them Kiss concert tickets.
Call back. Call forward. I don't know when these are released.
Call forward. Yeah, we'll drop that for now. The Kiss concert tickets. And then you can go after their mom. Oh no, you go after their mom with the Kiss concert tickets, and then go after them with
Hey.
like Justin Bieber tickets.
At that point, just date both of them. I don't even give a shit.
You could do one of those weird porn things.
Yeah.
You just say like that because that never happens. Yeah. Okay, next. Here, I'll take over the finger thing again.
I
Fuck.
I'm in a weird mood.
I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
I want to go. I want to have some dreams tonight. That's my goal.
Some dreams. What
Whenever
kind of
I'm
dreams?
like relaxed, I have a lot of dreams. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do that. That's my goal for tonight. And yeah, that's like my final thought. That's
It's like-
all I'm thinking about is doing
is
that.
going to go dream.
Going to go dream. That's it.
Getting a dream.
Jeez.
Within a dream. Within a dream.
Within a dream.
So I really I feel bad when I dream very like terrible things, and I wake up and I'm like, oh, thank God that wasn't a dream. But like, or like when great shit happens to me and I wake up and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still
It's
here.
Both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
Was Inception supposed to be like a hard movie to understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's ambiguous.
Okay.
Very.
As in, at the very end, his tell to if he's like in the reality or not, or if he's still in the dreamscape, like his top
See, okay, I
is
got
still
it.
spinning.
But what I don't understand is the people who watched Inception, but then I don't get it. Then they watched it like 2 more times for some reason, and were like, I finally got it, and I'm like, you just told me all the stuff I understood and want to watch.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
I mean, maybe there are things you don't pick up on.
to be fair, when Inception came out and like people were all flipping their shit about it, like I watch movies. That was the thing I've always done. So it's like maybe just when Inception came out and everyone was confused about it, I got it because I was good at watching movies. Or
Like, is it hard to? It shouldn't be hard to like watch and understand movies though, because that's like the filmmaker's goal is to like make you get it.
Well, I mean, think of
unless their
Kubrick's,
goal is
like a Space Odyssey. The
Space Odyssey.
2001, the Space Odyssey, like the Mantides, the Space Odyssey movie, where it was like, there's so much meaning that isn't told to you, and like, I don't know, there are probably thesis papers made around that movie.
You mean thesis papers about how they dropped acid and wrote the ending?
Did they really?
I don't actually know.
Dang it, Jacob!
You can't say shit like that. You can't tease me.
Fake news.
Easily tease you like
Fake
that.
news.
I mean, come on.
Dang.
You've still seen the end of Space
Which it
Odyssey,
doesn't
right?
make.
No, I've not.
Which it doesn't make, like, it makes sense. That's the thing. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make any sense. Like, we impregnate Venus. Like, I don't.
We impregnate.
It became-
That's what it is we impregnate the universe. I don't know.
It became a
where
level of raw symbolism that was like, what?
Yeah.
And some of it might have not even had any symbolism behind it. It was just weird.
I don't.
Like there are actually movies out there that are just, oh wow, what's the there is no symbolism behind it. It's just weird for the sake of fucking being weird.
For the sake of being weird.
Yeah, no, modern art right there.
Gosh, throwbacks.
Throwbacks to modern art. I mean, you know what? I thought I had a final thought, but I don't think I think so.
You don't think that you think you're just...
See Star Wars. I'm not being sponsored, but just fucking do it. Because,
Yeah, because we're gonna talk about
Let's
it.
all
So
go see Star Wars, and then next time.
Because I enjoyed all the new stuff, even if it wasn't like that good a movie. It was still fun. So
yeah, because we did when y'all were gone, we did talk about like how like we loved all the characters and then they died, and then we were like, no.
Grenade explosion.
Yeah,
Grenade
explosions and like fingers flying, and then the guy and the stick guy and the machine gun guy having a thing.
yeah, I guess my true final thought is that I'm a little happy that the audio fucked up in this episode, because if it didn't, we might get accused of trying to milk Star Wars like they did when Rogue One and Episode 7 came out, which I made a cast for on my own channel.
You're kind of right.
Milk.
Yeah.
Milk.
We're not here to...
mad at a lot of people for just like, you're milking Star Wars. Like, I'm just talking about something that happened that I like.
that I enjoy.
We talk about what we want here.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
we're gonna milk
folks.
this cow till it's dead.
Week.
Get the shotgun,
We-
Jimmy. Get a little more
It's
out.
out, Wesley. I didn't know cows can get rabies.
Give me one
Out
of
in the
those
country.
udders.
Give me one of those. I want your ravenous milk.
Good.
So
Fucking rabbit milk.
So that's another week.
Yeah, all right.
everybody.
Yeah, there we go. There it is. We're gonna put this up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So in the last podcast, the description was right. We're posting every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
In
new
the
content.
actual podcast, I said Tuesday because I'm a fuck up. So we're posting on Wednesdays, not Tuesdays. Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
All right. Every Wednesdays.
Yeah, hump day.
Okay.
Mike.
We'll give you a hump day.
Oh, no.
All right. Everybody enjoy the rest of your week.
Yes. Looking forward to the archive cast coming out. over
archive
break.
cast next
Yeah,
week.
next week.
Archives.
Vault
Delicious.
numero uno.
Right? Awesome.
All right.
All right, that's a wrap. Let's do it.